Hi.
Okay, good afternoon. Hello.
Hello.
How, how are you today?
Today, it's okay. I'm good. How about
Okay,
you?
that's nice to hear. Yes, I'm good also. Thank you. Okay. You chose daily news in this lesson. The title is French journalist advocates for Japan's center culture. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's move on to words and phrases. Okay. Let's have the first word.
Captivate.
Captivate.
Captivate is a verb greatly interested in and attracted by something. Sample sentence.
He was captivated by the beauty of the sunset.
He was captivated by the beauty of the sunset.
Okay, let's have the next.
Advocate.
Advocate.
Advocate is a noun, a person who publicly supports or recommends a particular cause or policy. Sample sentence.
She became an advocate for human rights.
She became an advocate for human rights.
Okay, let's have the next.
Emphasize.
Emphasize.
Emphasize is a verb to give something importance or attention to something. Sample sentence.
The teacher emphasized the importance of studying.
The teacher emphasized the importance of studying.
Okay, next.
Fascination.
Fascination.
Fascination is a noun, a feeling of intense attraction or admiration. Sample sentence.
The fascination with space exploration has grown over time.
The fascination with space exploration has grown over time.
Okay, next.
Enriching.
Enriching.
Enriching is an adjective improving or enhancing the quality or value of something. Sample sentence.
Traveling can be an enriching experience.
Traveling can be an enriching experience.
Okay, now let's move on to next comprehension. Okay, number one, when did the French journalist first arrived in Japan? Number two, why did the French journalist become interested in Santa culture? And number three, what role does Santa play in Japanese communities? Okay, now let's listen to the audio. I'll play it now.
Yeah.
French journalist advocates for Japan's Sento culture. A French journalist, captivated by Japan's Sento public bath culture, has become a prominent advocate for this tradition. Known as the Sento ambassador, she emphasizes that Sento is not just a place for bathing but holds significant cultural value and plays a key role in fostering community bonds. Her journey began in 2008 when she arrived in Japan as an exchange student. Initially drawn to Japanese literature, she explored works by notable authors such as Yasunari Kawabata and Junichiro Tanizaki. These literary experiences deepened her appreciation for Japan's culture and led to her fascination with Sento, which plays a central role in daily life for many communities. Her first experience at a Sento in Tokyo showed her how these spaces are more than just bathhouses. They provide opportunities for socializing, sharing experiences, and building connections within the community. This enriching experience helped her understand the deeper significance of Sento as both a physical and social space. In contrast to the French bathing tradition, which tends to be more private, Japan's Sento culture is communal. Through her part-time work at a Sento, she saw how these places offer not only physical relaxation but also emotional rejuvenation. However, many Sentos are facing financial difficulties and closing. She advocates for greater community support to preserve these vital cultural spaces.
Okay, now do you want to listen again?
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll play it again.
French journalist advocates for Japan's Sento culture. A French journalist, captivated by Japan's Sento public bath culture, has become a prominent advocate for this tradition. Known as the Sento ambassador, she emphasizes that Sento is not just a place for bathing but holds significant cultural value and plays a key role in fostering community bonds. Her journey began in 2008 when she arrived in Japan as an exchange student. Initially drawn to Japanese literature, She explored works by notable authors such as Yasunari Kawabata and Junichiro Tanizaki. These literary experiences deepened her appreciation for Japan's culture and led to her fascination with Sento, which plays a central role in daily life for many communities. Her first experience at a Sento in Tokyo showed her how these spaces are more than just bathhouses. They provide opportunities for socializing, sharing experiences, and building connections within the community. This enriching experience helped her understand the deeper significance of Sento as both a physical and social space. In contrast to the French bathing tradition, which tends to be more private, Japan's Sento culture is communal. Through her part-time work at a Sento, she saw how these places offer not only physical relaxation but also emotional rejuvenation. However, many Sentos are facing financial difficulties and closing. She advocates for greater community support to preserve these vital cultural spaces.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay now. Okay. Now let's move on to answer the question. Okay. Number 1. When did the French journalist first arrive in Japan?
It was in 2008.
Okay. And why did the French journalist become interested in Santa culture?
While exploring works by notable authors such as Yasunari Kawabata and Junichiro Tanizaki, she uh, so yeah that those experiences led her to fascination with Sento.
Okay. And number 3, what role does Santa play in Japanese communities?
In Japanese community, Sento play a role for providing opportunities for socializing, sharing experiences, and building connections.
Okay, thank you so much for that. Now let's move on to read out.
Mhm.
Please read the news article.
Sure. French journalist advocates for Japan's Sento culture. A French journalist captivated by Japan's Sento public bath culture has become a prominent advocate for this tradition, known as the Sento ambassador. She emphasizes that Sento is not just a place for bathing, but holds significant cultural value and plays a key role in fostering community bonds. Her journey began in 2008 when she arrived in Japan as an exchange student. Initially drawn to Japan's literature, she explored works by notable authors such as Yasunari Kawabata and Junichiro Tanizaki. These literary experiences deepened her appreciation for Japan's culture and led to her fascination with Sento, which plays a central role in daily life for many communities. Her first experience at the Sento in Tokyo showed her how these spaces are more than just bathing houses. They provide opportunities for socializing, sharing experiences, and building connections within the community. This enriching experience have helped her understand the deeper significance of Sento as bath, a physical and both a physical and social space. In contrast to the French bathing tradition, which tends to be more private, Japan's Sento culture is communal. Through her part-time work at the Sento, she saw how these places offer not only physical relaxation but also emotional reju- rejuve- rejuvenation. However, many Sentos are facing financial difficulties and difficulty. She advocates for greater community support to preserve these vital cultural spaces.
Okay, thank you, Koki. Now let's move on to discussion. Okay. Question number 1. Do you think public baths can bring communities together? Why or why not?
Mm, yes, I do. But this is. Mm, I don't think actually so. Local, not local communities. So we use or I use, from my perspective, I use the public baths after playing the sport with my colleagues or friends. So that is not related to so the local communities.
Mm.
Just
Mm.
relationship I have already. So mm, so even if I take even if I when I go to the public bath, I don't think I'm familiar with this place, this local area.
Mm.
Mm.
Okay, thank you. Now let's move on to question number two. Do you believe preserving cultural traditions like Santa is important? Explain your answer.
Mm, yes, I do. Yeah, so like this article says, sometimes cultural these cultural traditions are fascinating for tourists. So
Mm.
it provides a lot money to the local municipalities. So yeah, preserving those cultural traditions contributes to preserving the uniqueness of Japan. So
Mm.
yeah, to keep unique our Japan, so we should preserve our
Yes.
cultural facilities and cultural places.
Mm.
But
Yes.
yes, but due to the developed bus system in our residence, so
Mm-hmm.
we don't have to go there for public buses. You know, mm, we are right. We can take a bus in our residence. So we I guess people nowadays how can I say hold a lot of things hold things somewhat special to
Mm-hmm.
the public fest. We
Okay.
cannot experience by just taking bus in our house.
Now, can you describe what kind of public bath is do you have? It's like, mm,
Okay.
do you have a privacy on it, or it's like a open space that?
It's kind of so open space. There is very space, and there is a very big area, main bathtub, or how can I say?
Okay.
So yeah, we are, and then the people in the people there use the same
Mm.
bathtub. So since it has very big capacity, so
Mm.
yeah, and there are some showers around there,
Mm.
out of showers around there,
Mm.
and sometimes some of the public baths has the so mm, yeah bathtub made of stones outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
Mm. It's like a swimming pool.
Yeah, it's like a
If you,
swimming pool, I think. And
okay.
also there is that, yeah, it's a
Mm.
smaller, yeah, I can say, it's smaller
Mm.
swimming pool.
Okay. I will search that later after this class.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm confused, or I'm little bit interested.
Mm-hmm.
Interested. Okay. Now let's move on to number three. Do you think private bathing is better than communal bathing? Why or why not?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that depends on the context. Yeah, but mm, so yeah, considering the situation when after playing a sport with my friends or some while traveling, uh, yeah, so I prefer the communal bathing because I can share, I can talk with my friends a lot with relaxing, and so that strengthen our bonds. But for for daily life, I don't need the communal bathroom because I need me time and so I'm using my private bath.
Bath.
Yeah.
Okay. And it means that communal bathing is allows people to connect with others like that.
Yes. Yes.
Mm.
Right. Right. Drinking. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
Okay.
We can relax and
Talk
talk with
about
talk about everything with some
mm,
weird and new, you know.
mm,
So we didn't have any shield to protect ourselves, so we can be
ah,
more open.
okay. Okay, thank you. Now let's move on to question number four. Have you ever experienced something new and exciting while traveling? Share your story.
Mm. Mm. Yes, but I can come up with things that actually yes, because the experiences in other countries are completely different from my daily life. So um, yeah, I have when I was in Hawaii
Okay.
last year. I for the first time I tried gun shooting. Gun shooting.
Gun shooting.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. So actually, I I hold real
Okay.
gun, not the replicas.
Mm, the real
So the
gun.
real one I used, and so I felt for the first time, and the reaction reaction of
Mm,
the I guess pulling the trigger
the
and
trigger.
pulling the trigger, and after that, so I felt very strong impact.
Mm,
Yeah, as a reaction of shooting. So it was painful.
ah,
So
okay. It's
reaction
like
was
it's
painful.
a impact. Ah, oh
Impact. Yeah, yeah,
yes.
yeah.
Mm,
So mm, pulling, I felt a little bit scared of pulling the trigger due to that
mm,
impact I
mm,
experienced. So it was so strong, and the room smelled like smoke, you know, because actually the trigger the guns were
mm,
firing.
mm.
So yeah, that was my special experiences in terms of the wild traveling.
What? Yes. And do you when you shot, do you target the
Yeah,
bullseye?
yeah.
Wow, you're
So
so
I shot
good.
the paper
Mm,
which has the
yes, yes,
target.
the people.
Uh,
Mm.
so yeah, I think I got good score.
Wow, that's it for the first time
For the
you
first
do
time.
it. Wow.
Yeah.
You're so good.
Mm.
Okay. And before you use that, they teach you how to use first.
Yes, very
Mm,
casually. So there was an instructor there, the same room. So, but uh, the instructor only told me how to hold the can because
the
uh, there I experienced some kinds of guns, like
mm,
small ones to the very big ones. I need to hold very
hold.
tightly.
Yes,
Yeah.
like
So,
yeah.
mm, yeah.
And there's an instance that uh your bone can be dislocated due to the pressure of
Ah, yeah,
the
yeah.
yes.
Mm,
That's why you need to put that in the right place.
yes, that's right. That's right.
Yeah.
So
Mm,
I need to hold not only hands,
hands.
but also my shoulder
The
as
shoulder.
well.
Mm,
Yeah, it was
wow.
very special experience.
Yes. And do you want to try it again? If ever.
Yes, if I can afford to do that experience again, I want
Mm,
to because yeah, it was very interesting and
interest. Ex-
exciting experience
mm,
for me because I like the game, like combating game, like shooting game, shooting video game, actually. So um, yeah, I thought that the reaction, the impact is more lighter, but actually it was very strong. So yeah, I knew the difference between the impact in the video games and
mm,
movies. Yeah, the reality.
the real one. Okay. Wow. That's a great experience.
Yes.
Okay. Okay, question number 5. Would you visit Japan's center if you had the chance? Why or why not? Have you ever to Sento?
Yes, of course.
Mm,
As a Japanese
mm,
person, yeah, definitely, every Japanese people,
mm.
however, will visit visited there before.
Sento. But it is that separate the woman and the man separate.
Of course, but
Yeah. Oh,
very traditional areas, or yeah, sometimes that provides the area for the men and women. But yeah, even those centers, we need to
mhm.
wear swimsuits.
Mm. Okay. Now let's move on to question number 6. Would you prefer to visit a traditional public bathhouse or a modern spa, and why?
Mm, I honestly, yeah,
Mhm.
to be honest, I prefer the modern, yeah, super because modern super has some modern sounds. Yeah, I'm not the big fan of the sauna, but
Sauna.
yeah, taking a sauna sometimes makes me very relaxed, refreshed. So yeah, I prefer modern sauna.
Okay. And how about for example, do you are you interested to go to some beaches or
Beaches.
yes,
I don't like
you
going to
don't like
beaches.
ocean.
Ocean. I don't like that. I like the side of the ocean from the
Mm,
hotel.
okay.
But yeah, so I don't like visiting so marine sports like surfing or something like that.
And how about hot spring?
Hot spring.
Have you
I
ever?
like hot spring, so especially
Mm.
in winter, I'm more likely to go there
The-
to get warm.
Okay. Wow. And if you had to choose, what do you like? Hot spring or spa? Sauna?
Mm, honestly, it is the same in Japan. So,
Okay.
hot spring
Okay, thank you so
would
much,
be
Cookie. I'm so happy that I
yeah.
see you today.